Welcome to this channel, friends. Let's talk about the top 10 banned gadgets that you can buy on Amazon that are against the law. Number 10. Emergency strobe lights. Cars can also have flashing lights like the ones used by police. Most of the time, the red and blue lights get their power from the cigarette lighter. You can also get a $30 version that has 4 diodes. The other dealer focuses on safety for drivers and pedestrians in all kinds of weather and offers a version with up to 26 different lighting modes for municipal services. The first dealer, on the other hand, promises a nice romantic atmosphere that's perfect for families. Number 9. License plate hider. You can get a license plate for your car that spins when it's on the car. With the push of a button, our license plate flipping technology can quickly rotate 2 plates 180 degrees and change the numbers on them. Number 8. Electromagnet with remote control. The main character in movies about French taxi drivers always manages to hide his license plate. There are a lot of different ways that real life works. You can hide your license plate with this magnet if you don't want to get a ticket. It can be used to cover 2 expensive logos. Sheet metal magnet versions can be controlled from a distance and are small enough to fit under the license plate frame. 33. The main character in movies about French taxi drivers always manages to hide his license plate. There are a lot of different ways that real life works. You can hide your license plate with this magnet if you don't want to get a ticket. Magnetized metal sheets are just the right thickness for under the license plate frame, and they can be controlled from far away. It will cost you $33. Number 7. Swan High Power Blue Pointer. This laser pointer makes me think of a war between the Jedi and the Sith, especially since it's so powerful that it can punch a hole through a folded yoga mat or shirt, as several reviews have said. The seller says the device has a range of 5 to 6 miles and can be used for hunting, hiking, and lighting up a stage. Number 6. Mid-Zoom Spy Glasses. The in-glass system can take pictures at 30 frames per second with a resolution of 1920 by 1080. The video is saved in the AVI file format, and then it's cut into 10-minute pieces by a machine. A full charge takes 50 minutes and needs 1.2 ounces of battery. The company that makes the gadgets thinks that the ones that work with both Windows and Linux will make great dash cams and baby monitors. Number 5. Deuther Watch D-Stike. We have a strange watch that looks like Hollywood bombs and detonators. It has all the usual functions of a smartwatch, like custom firmware games and other content, but the most interesting thing about it is that you can check how secure the Wi-Fi networks are. For example, you can use the watch to imitate an attack by a hacker. First, you need to look for other Wi-Fi hotspots that are open. After you choose the access point. Number 4. GSM Jammer. A jammer is an electronic device that makes white noise, which is also called a signal with no information. This device can also be put together in the comfort of one's own home. For those who aren't sure if they can do this, there are already in production models on the civilian market. One website based in China sells them for a price that is almost the same as $300. Number 3. Flipper Zero. A review of Flipper Zero calls this item the Swiss Army knife for nerds. This device looks like a video game console, but it isn't childish at all because it lets you control smart home devices and gates and barriers from about 164 feet away. It also lets you store information and simulate touch memory. But that's not all it can do. Its keys are compatible with the EM4100 and hide proxy key cards that can be used to control TVs and air conditioners. The sofa is meant to be used often. It works with micro SD cards that can hold up to 64 gigabytes of data and can run for up to a week on a single charge. Number 2. Y-Phone. This thing looks like an old phone with buttons, but it's actually a tool for hacking. This phone is small and light, weighing only 3 ounces. On the inside, though, it has some very unique features. It lets people keep their independence and privacy, which is one of the best things about using this device. Even if you don't have a SIM card, you can still make calls by signing up for a SIP account on any platform that works. After you connect to a Wi-Fi network, you can talk as much as you want. Second, the phone has a very flexible daughter board that, when enlarged, can be turned into a radio-controlled car or music studio. The battery life of the phone lets you talk for up to 8 hours, and the buttons can be set to do different things. Number 1. RFID NFC Skimmer. Skimmers who try to take credit card information quickly. While one thief distracted the store owner, the other put a card skimming device on a payment terminal so that they could copy customer credit cards. Thieves are interested in the key cards used in factories and other large places of business. You can use these devices to get their information from up to 3.3 feet away, but the distance varies from card to card. There are many ways to gather information. The only limit is your creativity. One review says that the $100 fee is a fair price since the place doesn't take credit cards. So let's move on to the next segment. How does a product get banned on Amazon? There are worries about the product's quality. When deciding whether or not to ban an account, the main thing that is looked at is the quality of the products that the account sells. If you want to be a successful Amazon seller, you should never put price or quantity before the quality of your products. Instead, you should always try to sell products that are as good as they can be. Putting fake or low-quality goods on the market to sell. If Amazon finds out that you're selling low-quality or fake goods, they may look into it and even close your account. Any major flaw in the product, whether it's how it works or how it's made, will not go over well with customers or the people whose job it is to check the quality of the products sold on Amazon.com. Selling things that aren't allowed or aren't regulated. There are a few things that can't be sold on Amazon Marketplace. There are strict rules against selling these things in any way on Amazon. Then, certain types of products are marked as being limited. This means you can sell things in that market, but you have to get Amazon's permission before you can list your item. Also, you need to follow the laws and rules for this type of specialty to avoid problems in the future. Infringing on copyright laws. If any of Amazon's sellers break the company's intellectual property policy, Amazon will take swift and corrective action against them. It says that you can't sell things that belong to another brand unless you get permission to do so first. In the same way, you can't use another brand's trademark, logo, or any other information related to that brand in your listing to make sales. If you're found to have violated the legal rights of someone else, Amazon could very well ban your Seller Central account. No certification. Many different products need to get certification from reputable groups before they can be sold on Amazon. The Food and Drug Administration is the government agency in charge of food and similar things. In a similar way, if you want to sell medical equipment, toys, or anything else, you might need to get the right paperwork first. If you want to sell dangerous goods on Amazon, which are things that could be harmful to a person's health, safety, or the environment, you will have to tell Amazon everything they need to know about the goods. Amazon has the right to cancel any order that involves selling dangerous items. When making your listing, you will have to answer questions about regulations for dangerous items and make sure your answers are correct. You'll also have to upload files like safety data sheets, exemption sheets if they apply, and other similar files. Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for more interesting information.